Today I have this Halloween Hidden Pictures book, Puzzles to Highlight by Highlights. A spooky twist on everyone's favorite puzzle. Find hidden objects cleverly disguised in these reverse black and white puzzles that offer a totally new puzzling experience. Use the highlighter to illuminate ghosts, monsters, witches, and other Halloween creatures, and create eye-popping neon artwork. Can you spotlight a spooky scarecrow, shine a light on trick-or-treaters, light up a jack-o'-lantern grin? Open this book to find more than 20 puzzles to color, 300 plus hidden objects, hours of fluorescent fun. And the highlighter is included. It's taped right here to the front. Everyone's favorite puzzle. Enjoy hidden picture puzzles anywhere, anytime. They've got 4 different books. Hidden Pictures Halloween Puffy Sticker Play Scenes, Scratch and Play Halloween Hidden Pictures, Halloween Fun, Hidden Pictures, That's Silly, Matching, Mazes, Crafts, and Recipes, and Halloween Puzzles Deluxe. And right here we've got a mummy, a witch, holding what I guess is supposed to be a black cat, wearing a party hat, and she's holding a bag of treats with a bat on the front. And then there's a bird here with a little pumpkin, a little jack-o'-lantern candy carrier. Alright, so the first page looks like we have a bunch of little pigs preparing for a Halloween party. They've got candy apples, cider, cookies. Right here looks like they're carving pumpkins. Right here looks like they're painting pumpkins. I guess is where they're putting their finished carved pumpkins or painted pumpkins. Alright, first object is an envelope. It's not this because it has lines going like that. This looks like a kite. Oh, it is a kite. We might as well get this highlighted. So we're still looking for an envelope. Here it is, right here. wedge of cheese. The pattern looks similar to this, so I'm guessing it's on this table somewhere. Right here. There's our wedge of cheese. Alright, the next object is a party hat. Right here. Alright, next we have an ice cream cone. That was quick. Next we have an artist's brush. This kind of looks like it, but I think everything is to scale so far. Like everything is exactly a copy of how it appears. And it's missing the lines on the handle. Here's the football. And the teacup. The domino is going to be on this table somewhere because it's the same pattern right here. Right, we have a basketball, sock, crescent moon, and artist brush. Here's the basketball. Artist brush, crescent moon, and sock. Trying to find where that sock pattern is at. It's not that or that. Right here. just need the crescent moon and the artist's brush. Here's the brush. So yeah, these are definitely to scale. Now all that's left is the crescent moon, and I have a feeling it's going to be either one of the pig's heads or a pumpkin. Right here. Alright, first puzzle is done. What do we have next? Oh boy. This one might be a little bit more difficult. Okay, let's see. Nail. Okay, pennant. It's kind of curved a little bit. So it's gotta be part of the roof, I think. Oh, here's a straw. Alright, we need a pennant, crown, comb, fish hook, axe, sailboat, slice of pie, toothbrush, ice cream cone, spoon, golf club, paintbrush, snake, wedge of lemon, bowl, mushroom, ice cream bar, tack, lollipop, heart, and a crayon. Alright, here's the ice cream cone. Is this the toothbrush? Yeah, that's the toothbrush. Here's a lollipop. Here's the comb. Right. Here's the crown. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's the ledge of lemon, or the wedge of lemon. Okay, so we need pennant, fish hook, axe, sailboat, slice of pie, spoon, golf club, paintbrush, bowl, mushroom, ice cream bar, tag, crayon, and heart. Here's the bowl. And here's the fish hook. That's not the sailboat, is it? Wait, yes it is. I accidentally highlighted a part that wasn't. Alright, now we just need pennant, axe, slice of pie, spoon, paintbrush, golf club, mushroom, ice cream bar, tack, crayon. I think I saw the ice cream bar. Right here. I thought the paintbrush would be really easy to find. The crayon should be easy too. Here's a spoon. Up here is the tack right here. Mushroom. Where could this crayon be? I thought it'd be the siding on the house, but I don't see it. Here's the axe. Slice of pie should be easy, just look for triangles. Should be easy. paintbrush, but it's very small. I don't think that's it. Oh, here's the heart. Crayon, paintbrush, golf club, slice of pie, pennant. Here's the pennant. Or is it this? I think it's this. Could also be this one. Oh wait, that's the pie. This one's the pie. So now we just need a golf club, paintbrush, and crayon. Golf club, paintbrush, and crayon. I feel like the golf club's gonna be really difficult. Here's the crayon. Paintbrush and golf club. Here's the golf club. Okay, now the paintbrush, it's the final piece. The final hidden object. I'm surprised this is the last one. I am not seeing it at all. Oh, right here. I was looking at it upside down. Okay. Well, it's upside down. Alright, that puzzle's done. Now let's go ahead and do this one. Alright, we're looking for a slice of bread, a crayon again, a present, a saucepan, a bowling ball, a mug, a truck, a ring, a bird, another ice cream cone, a candle, a closed umbrella, and a ladder. Alright, let's scan from the bottom. Right here's a bowling ball. Here's the umbrella. Here's the ring. Here's a mug. Here's the truck. Here's the slice of bread. Here's the ladder. We need a candle, an ice cream cone, a bird, a saucepan, a present, and a crayon. Here's the saucepan. There's a cat trying to put his paw into the cauldron, and the witch is holding out her hand to stop him. There's a little mouse or a rat on the windowsill, and an owl, and a bat, and a little frog at her feet. Hopefully she doesn't plan on throwing him in the cauldron. Here's the present. Here's the bird. Candle, ice cream cone, and crayon. Candle, ice cream cone. Here's the ice cream cone. Here's the crayon on the witch's shoulder. Now we need the candle. So let's look at all the objects that are straight like that. No candle, no candle, no candle, no candle, no candle, no candle. Here it is. There. And that's the end of that one. Alright, we'll see how many of these we can get before I have to go. Scrub brush. So here we have a haunted barn and a scarecrow holding a sign that says enter if you dare. Here's the hockey stick. The bat should be pretty easy to find, yeah? Looks like it'll, oh, right here. A kite, ruler, I think I saw, oh, here's a pencil. French fries, is that the other leg? Oh wait, that's his hand, right? Yeah, that's his hand. His hand is French fries. Ooh, I want some French fries now. Golf club, mega megaphone. Megaphone's right here. An oar. Well, here's the bowl. It's right next to it. Here's a horseshoe. Here's the envelope. Alright, let's see what we can find over here too. Here's a muffin. Here's a seashell. Thought it was a feather duster at first. Here's a flower. Okay, butterfly wristwatch. Here's the wristwatch. Screwdriver, bucket. Here's the bucket. Fish, football, teapot. Here's the teapot. Ladder is right here. Pencil. Balloon. Oh, here's the football. Potato. Butterfly. Key. Comb. Here's the comb. Here's the key. Ruler, slice of watermelon. Watermelon's my favorite fruit. Slice of pizza is right here. On the witch's hat. Here's the fish. Alright, we need a feather right here. Still looking for a balloon, slice of watermelon, worm, screwdriver, and a ruler. Here's the ruler. Here's the screwdriver and the welcome mat. Worm, watermelon, and balloon. Here's the balloon. Worm and watermelon. You don't want those two to be together. There's the worm. Now we just gotta find the watermelon. So let's look on around things. Oh, right here. The jack-o'-lantern's mouth. Alright, that puzzle's done. It's trick-or-treaters coming up to a door. Here's a drinking straw. We need a bell, a banana, a heart. No, that's not the heart. A bell, banana, heart, slice of pizza, an attack, and a ruler. A lot of these are the same objects, like they just keep doing the same objects. Bell, tack, slice of pizza. That's a really small slice of pizza though. Be kind of hard to find, I think. How come I can't find these things? Oh, here's the tack. Bell, ruler, banana, pizza, heart. Here's the pizza. Heart, banana, bell, ruler. Heart, banana, bell, ruler. Or, oh, I forgot about the or. Here's a banana. Heart or bell, ruler. Heart or bell, ruler. Here's the or. Heart, bell, ruler. Heart, bell, ruler. There's just so much going on right here. The heart is going to be hardly noticeable. Oh, here it is. Bell and ruler, bell and ruler, bell and ruler, bell and ruler, ruler of the bellends. Ruler and bell, bell and ruler. Ruler and bell, bell and ruler. No, that's not the ruler. No, it's right here. Bell. You're just down to the bell. It's a cowbell. But there are no cows in sight. Come on, where is this bell? The last image. Where is this bell? Why is this one so hard to find? The last image. I cannot find it. It's a cowbell. How hard can it be to find the shape? Where is it? Why is this one thing so hard to find? Nothing else was this hard to find in the whole book. Hello, cowbell, where that? Oh, here it is. My gosh, it's about time. Alright, and that's our haunted barn complete. So we completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puzzles. 5 hidden object puzzles. Alright, that is it for this video. As always, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you'll join me for the next one. And until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.